Hey everyone, it's Matt taking a look at some security cameras today. This is the XT2 system by Blink. So I've got an add-on camera here, and I've got the original system here, which is the it's one camera and the sync module. Now this is touted as an indoor or outdoor solution. You can choose, but a couple cool features about it. It's completely wireless with batteries, 2-year battery life. It also has free cloud storage, so they're saying that there's no monthly fees attached because you do get some free cloud storage. There's two-way audio, and this is supposed to be easy installation as it is completely wireless. So once I unbox, I'll be taking a look at how we're going to do that. And one thing that I did find interesting, maybe the most important thing, maybe the most adventurous thing, there's no localized storage. So it's all completely done over cloud storage. There are no slots for SD or micro SD cards. So this will rely solely on your internet connection and footage that it displays to your camera and saves in cloud. Okay, so I took everything out of the box here. We've got our user guide. We've got a protected by Blink sticker. This is the sync base here, and this is the camera. So it's not that big, but it looks like it's got a screw-on base. Well, this tells me that I'll probably have to go get some power tools. The batteries, as I mentioned, they say that there is a battery life of about 2 years, and this is what the base looks like. So this is the first camera. I'm gonna go and figure out where I'm gonna go set this up outside, and then the next steps I'll show you will be me putting everything up. Actually, I spoke a little bit too soon. Before I do go outside and grab my power drill and things, a couple things you do want to do. The Blink sync module, make sure you plug that in. Put that maybe somewhere close to the modem. And then you'll want to take your cameras along because you do have to sync the cameras up as well. I'm going to show some quick footage in the app of adding a camera. Like most smart home products, it is going to be pretty straightforward by the looks of it and by the sounds of it. And then the instruction manual also guides you through. It's really just a 2 or 3 step procedure there. One thing that I did want to mention is that this really wasn't the most pleasant thing to open in the back, but what the instructions say that you have to do is to press the center down like this. It's on a screw there. Sorry, on a spring there. And then you slide this off. It's a little easier said than done. It took me a couple minutes to do it, so just give yourself a couple minutes there, and then make sure that you install the included batteries because they are lithium batteries. And depending on your sensitivity settings, it says that the batteries are supposed to last about 2 years. Again, that just depends on how high or how low you make your sensitivity settings and how much motion you're attempting to capture. All right, so I'm out in the back here finding a spot to install. Just wanted to mention here, just in terms of the mount, this is the actual mount itself on a little bit of a swivel. And then this is an extender if you need to put these two together to be able to add some distance to the swivel. So what I'm going to do is I've drilled a couple pilot holes, and I'm going to just screw the mount in now. Mount number 1 is in place, and I'm just now going to go inside and sync up the hub and sync up the first camera and bring it back out here to hang. Make sure that your Blink sync hub is plugged in pretty close to your modem and router, and then follow the on-screen prompts on the app to connect it to your system. You'll need the QR code on the back of the hub, and on the cameras, you'll need the code in the battery casing area too. You just have to give the sync hub your Wi-Fi password, and the software takes care of the rest. Give it a couple minutes to update firmware too. To hook up a camera, you just click to do that and scan the QR code. Once again, the software basically takes care of the rest and will do a firmware update on the camera if need be. Heed the advice of the app though. Make sure you place it so that it captures motion from side to side, and make sure that if you are going to place it where you have a lot of trees, you don't set the sensitivity settings too high. Later in the video, I'll show you what cloud storage capture looks like. Once you have the camera installed, you'll see this generic looking screen where you can adjust settings. The default settings are fine, but for the best video quality possible, you'll want to set the quality over to enhanced. Here's where you can access the sensitivity, clip length, and clip end settings too. Start playing around with these to get an idea of how long you like your videos, how much the atmosphere around your camera will trigger false footage. I'll show you some of that false footage later in this video. With these settings, you can get it to record in up to 1080p. Setup of all this should only take about 5 to 10 minutes max. All right, so this camera is successfully mounted in my backyard. Just a quick note, you really just have to push and snap this in and that'll do that. So now we're ready to see what awaits in the backyard. I've set the sensitivity settings a little bit high just because we have a lot of people that walk back and forth there. So it'll be important for me to see if anybody's walking in through that back gate there. Right, so with that first one hooked up, we're going to hook up the second one. We're going to put this one out front. This should be just as easy as the first one, I assume. So in just under 10 minutes, I've got the second camera installed now. So I've got a full working system, one for my front yard and one in my backyard. Now that the cameras are set up, let's take a look at a couple features in the app itself. First is the ability to watch a live view of either camera at any point. There's about a 5-second or so load time while it connects to the sync hub and the camera, but you can get a good view. Note that you can also connect to talk in real time with the two-way audio. Then there's cloud storage. Here's what happens when you set your sensitivity settings way too high. You'll see a ton of videos of just not much. You'll basically capture stuff swaying in a light breeze and get a 4 or 5 second video of just that. I'm going to show you some defaulted daytime and night vision videos here. This is the default video quality, which I believe is about 720p. If you want the highest video quality, as I said earlier, be sure that you go into your camera settings and click Enhanced. I'm going to show you a video from my front yard with default settings, and then a video of me driving up into my garage on the highest settings. There's a fairly noticeable video quality difference, but keep in mind that this will eat up battery life faster. The Blink XT2 system and the add-on cameras are now available at Best Buy and online at bestbuy.ca. Thanks for watching this review. My name is Matt. Please subscribe to the channel for more video reviews like this, and we'll see you next time.